got a message today that I feel like someone needs to hear, and the message is this. Stop asking people that are not happy with their life, that are not achieving their goals and dreams, are not happy in their relationships for advice on your goals and dreams or your relationships, right? You can't expect someone who is not as courageous as you, who doesn't have the same amount of passion as you and enthusiasm for life and achievement as you, to be able to advise you in a good way about the next steps that you can take. One of the things that I always think of when I'm asking people for advice or seeking guidance or support from any professional or someone personally is, are they living the type of life that I want to live? Not like for like, not goal for goal, but in terms of, do they chase their goals? Are they happy with their relationships? Do they wake up in the morning feeling good about what they do? And if they don't, I can't expect that type of person to be able to give me any type of guidance that's going to get me out of the situation or into the arena that I want to be in. I had to learn it really, really hard, guys. Like, I've almost given up on some things that I've wanted to do before just because somebody that I love has told me that I shouldn't be doing it, or just because I didn't have the right amount of support that I was supposed to have at the time. But what I've learned now is that when you've got a dream, it's your dream, your passion. There will be people who are positive, who are happy, who are in support of your dreams, but they may not be the people that you expected them to be. And that's okay, because what happens is that the more the people that you love and the people that you expect to support you don't support you or don't show you the type of love that you want in that moment, what you find is over time you start finding new and different ways to give that to yourself, and therefore you're a lot more self-motivated, you're a lot more self-sufficient, you're not so reliant on other people's opinions and external validation in order for you to make a move in an area of your life that you know is really good for you. Whenever you're going for your goals, yes, there are periods of smooth sailing, like I like to explain it, where you achieve what you want to achieve and you get to sit there for a little while and, you know, stay comfortable and really enjoy what you've achieved. But if you're a very ambitious person and somebody who wants a lot out of life, you're going to spend a lot of your time in the transition period, and that transition period, up in a level every time to get better results than you got before, is a very uncomfortable period. It isn't a period where you always feel exhilarated or positive or happy, but you do feel inspired to take action despite the obstacles that are presented to you. And there will be many obstacles. There will be people, there will be resources, there will be a number of different things that happen, but all of those things strengthen your faith and strengthen your own courage and your own resilience, and that's all that counts at the end of the day. You're not trying to achieve your goals with someone, even if you're trying to achieve your goals for someone, and you have to learn how to separate the two things. You may be going for your goals because you want to help somebody else or support somebody else in your family that you love, but ultimately they're not going to walk that path with you. You're going to have to get to your destination and send back for them to bring them along when you reach there. You can't carry that weight with you along the journey as well. So it's just about understanding where you are in your journey. Sometimes you're at a time when it's just ultimately high and everything's clicking into place and you're manifesting great things and you're taking really strong action. And sometimes you're at a crossroad and there's two paths, and one looks tough and scary and unknown and uncomfortable, but you know that's the path you have to go down to get what you want to get. And the other one looks comfortable and familiar, and you know if you stay on that road, you're not going anywhere past where you've got to today. You have to travel the road less travelled by if you want a different result. It's not about staying in the same place. It's not about doing the same things in the same way, keeping the same mindset. It's about changing and transforming all of those things, right? So, if you're stuck now and you're at that crossroad and there is a road that looks really scary and it looks like it's going to be challenging, but at the end of that road, when you reach the end of that destination, your goal resides there, that's the road that you need to go down. No matter what, you have to endure to go down there. No matter who tells you no or you can't do it, that is your road. That is where your destiny is. That is where you are travelling down. I hope it helps. I just felt compelled to come on and say it today. I've experienced this transition period. I will always experience it, and I actually aim to experience it, because if I'm not experiencing that type of transition and that type of pressure, I've been stuck in the middle with two roads to go down and one seems hard. If I'm not in that period, I'm not pushing myself. So I seek for it. You should seek for it. Get used to it. Get used to the uncomfortable feeling. Get used to not knowing what's going to happen. And get used to being pleasantly surprised when you go down that road that you've not been down before. I hope that helps someone today.